Hey everyone!
Hello, hello!
It is that time again for another monthly haul video, and this is for January, our first haul of 2016. And I think it's fair to say that manga wins the category of the most things we got.
Just by a bit.
But this month was pretty exciting because there were quite a few sales. Well, we technically took advantage of one last go about with the Rightstuf holiday sales,
yeah.
but everybody did the same thing.
Which due to everybody else, we kind of got it really, really late, which, did you say you were reading somewhere that some people still have yet to get stuff from the Christmas sale, and here it is already...
Well, I think they're slowly catching up now, but
like
it was just a huge hold up.
Okay.
But anyways, there was that. There was the buy two, get three, or the third one for free for manga at Barnes&Noble's, which I took advantage of in-store as well as online. And, of course, our usual omni order. So without further ado, we'll jump into it with kind of the freebie stuff / advertisement postcards. So first off with our Rightstuf order, you'll notice we have the return of the Rightstuf post-it notes, which you are way too excited about.
Hey, now I can write stuff down, okay? I was lost without this. I really was.
There was literally no other paper or even a note in your phone, just no other way to make a note.
Wait, you can make a note on a phone?
Okay. Anyways, moving along with the Rightstuf postcards, we got this one, which is the D'Oro Blue Sky, and it is full of pretty boys, so I'm guessing this might be a reverse harem anime, although I don't know. And we've got Black Bullet, which is a really cool picture, I have to say.
Looks interesting.
And this one, Invaders of the Roku Geoma Complete Collection, which one guy and lots of girls. I'm guessing this is a regular harem, perhaps. And on a different note, Corpse Party looks really violent and scary. And we did get our usual winter Ami card. First off, we'll start off with some live action stuff because one of the last holiday Rightstuf orders, the other half placed because he wanted some cheap live action movies.
They were $2 to $3 a piece. I think the most was maybe a $5 one that gave you 3 movies. But anyways, so I figured why not cheap laugh, hey. So
yeah, this doesn't look funny, but this first one right here is called No Blood, No Tears, and I guess it looks like an action sort of thriller type of movie, and it's Korean if I'm not mistaken. So it does look pretty interesting. You can go ahead and like turn it around if you want.
Yeah.
So show the back. Again, everything was dirt cheap, so it was his last hurrah of going crazy on these sorts of movies. Next up is actually a trilogy of zombie movies. Japanese
the back of that.
Zombie movies. Yeah, they're all technically safe for work-ish. I don't know if anybody would watch these videos at work. But anyways, Nihonbi at the bottom, good lord. There's 3 films in there, and you turned it so no, I can't see what the 3 movies are.
I'm sorry.
And there's a bloody naked lady on the back. There is Zombie Self-Defense Force, Attack Girl, Swim Team versus the Undead, and Zombie Hunter Rika, which I think you originally wanted the last one.
I had this one and this one in there, but for the price of these two minus like $1, you got all 3.
Best to just get all 3.
Okay, might as well get all 3.
So, Japanese horror movies are a bit of a guilty pleasure of ours, so I totally don't mind watching these. I think it should be pretty funny.
I think the one that really did it for me was when we were at Otakon watching it, and within like the first 5 minutes, everyone was just giant bags of projectile blood. And like the little smallest poke, and it would just spray for like the whole 5 minutes straight.
So you're
and after that, my brain was just like, I love this random what the heck did we just watch stuff.
So this next one is Cruel Restaurant, which I'm guessing they serve people at this restaurant.
That's my guess too.
I'm gonna go out on a limb right now and assume that is the plot twist. Tastes like pork.
Yes. Yeah, they serve people.
These taglines.
Soylent Green.
Yes. I was going to say last one, but last DVD movie is The Neighbor Number 13, which it looks, just from reading the back description, it's sort of a revenge thriller. Just somebody kind of snaps and just has their revenge, so pretty sure it'll be very exciting and violent and all that good stuff. It is rated R, so it most assuredly will be very violent. And the last 3 movies are all Godzilla movies on Blu-ray, which we have never watched a Japanese Godzilla movie completely.
Not completely. I was
it was
like
say 10 minutes
we
of one
saw
at a
10
con.
minutes at a con.
So I have no idea what to expect with these, but we have Godzilla versus the Smog Monster, and Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, and Godzilla on Monster Island. Again, no idea what I'm in for, so I guess it will be a treat, hopefully. I will get into the manga, which there is a lot of, and this first one is actually a bit of a surprise, but I finally got a Kickstarter manga it was actually my first manga Kickstarter that I participated in, and it finally came in, and it is from Digital Manga. They're trying to do a lot of Tezuka works on Kickstarter, and this is Clockwork Apple, which it was described as a sort of Tezuka take type of Twilight Zone with a bunch of short stories, and that really interested me because I am a big Twilight Zone fan. I especially love the older ones. I always watch them when they're on TV. So I was really excited to give that a go, and along with that one, in the same order, you could do add-ons for other Tezuka mangas in the past that otherwise aren't really out there. So this one I picked up as Barbara, and I guess it's kind of, I don't remember, I haven't read it yet, obviously, but I think it's kind of a supernatural sort of story as well. So either way, it interests me enough that I wanted to check it out.
Showing her in a bottle.
Yeah. So it's kind of a big omnibus volume. As you can see, it's a lot bigger than Clockwork Apple itself, and this last one is also a big volume, and it's called Swallowing the Earth, and I think it is about a lady or a goddess or some sort who just wants all men to be gone. So I think I vaguely remember reading the description earlier, not before this video, clearly, but that's okay. But either way, it sounded interesting enough, and I wanted to add it to my collection because more Tezuka manga is always a good thing. And along with the Kickstarter, they gave us a bunch of freebies in an envelope or whatever, because they made a bunch of stretch goals. So, okay, this one's just to sign up to win free prizes. So we got some Swallowing the Earth sticker decals, which is kind of interesting. And a Clockwork Apple decal.
Oh, okay.
And this is just a thank you card.
I don't know if the camera picked up my phone going off.
Yeah, it's okay. And this is a bookmark for Swallowing the Earth. And I think last but not least is this little Barbara button. So it's kind of nice to have some freebies along with, you know, getting your Kickstarter goodies. Now for the only manga volume from 7 Seas that I got this month is a volume 5 of Magical Girl Apocalypse. I do need volume 4, but volume 5 was the only one that Barnes&Noble was including online as part of their buy 2 get 3 free. So I will pick it up in due time, but this is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. I've only read, I think, the first volume, so I do need to, I'll probably reread the first volume just because it's been so long, just to, you know, binge read them all closer together. But it is about magical girls kind of dropping down to the earth and basically effing stuff up. And it is really gory and really, it is really extreme, but again, it's a guilty pleasure of mine because magical girls and kind of zombie violence married together in a manga is really awesome. And the only manga from Kodansha that we picked up for the month is the special edition of Volume 17 of Attack on Titan.
This feels like it's like in a video game box.
Well, because as you can see on the
other stuff.
Yes, they give a special box for it. So It does come with a DVD of the OVA Osei's Notebook, which I definitely wanted because more Attack on Titan anime is a good thing. Speaking of, I hear Season 2 is finally coming out.
Finally.
I can hardly believe it. Thought it would be dead before it would happen.
How much more are they going to butcher it? I mean, sorry, what? Huh?
But, humbug to you.
Hey.
But it's really awesome because I hear that we're also getting the OVA DVDs of the No Regrets Levi story with some of the next volumes in the future. So it's really nice that Kodansha is releasing these with the manga because usually we don't get DVD anime OVAs with manga here. Next up is a couple of volumes from Dark Horse, and this is a big one. This is Omnibus 1 of Astro Boy, and I notice it is in regular left-to-right format, which I am a little bit disappointed about. And I don't know how many volumes are in here, but it is really super thick, as you can see, and Just kind of flipping through some more Tezuka goodness. I've always wanted to check out the Astro Boy story because I have not seen the anime or read the manga, so it's kind of fun to take a look back at what is considered a huge classic.
Going through my computer, I stumbled across the CGI movie that America made or something. I don't think it was Japanese.
Oh, no, yeah.
And I just stumbled across it. I have this. I've been meaning to watch this. So I want to watch that just because.
I hear some bad things about that.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I want to watch it. I got it for free.
Next up is Volume 1 of Blood Sea, and I actually kind of picked this up because I saw that Clamp worked on it, and as you know, Clamp is one of my favorite group of mangaka ever, so I definitely want to take a look at it. The character designs are really cute, and they definitely have that little bit of flair to them, and the story looks kind of fun as well. I think it is about a vampire hunter. I actually really don't know much about the Blood series, which I don't even know. Can I read this without having read or watched any of the other Blood series? Feel free to let me know if that was a dumb decision to pick this up on its own, but nonetheless I have it. And from Vertical, this was another manga set that I got from the last little bit of the Rightstuf sale, and they are volumes 1 through 7 of The Flowers of Evil. It was a really great deal, and this is actually a series I've been curious about for a while. I know I hear that the anime looks quite different from the manga as well, so I'm interested in that. And I have not looked at these whatsoever, but either way they look interesting. So very quickly we'll just go through what the covers look like. The designs are really cool as well. I like the kind of monochromatic look at the beginning, and then we get like the dark colors. Next up, I got quite a few volumes from Yen Press for the month, and this is volume 7 of No Matter How I Look at It. It's you guys' fault I'm not popular. It doesn't flow well at all. I hate this, even though it's kind of what the Japanese long title is, but Watamote in my heart, I'll just refer to it as. And I really love that back cover with the adorable Neko Mimi on Tomoko, or what it's supposed to look like in her head versus reality. Poor girl. But again, another guilty pleasure of a manga series. Very cringeworthy, but funny, and just an overall awesome series. Next up is volume 1 of Aldnoah.Zero. We did start the anime, as you guys know, so I thought it would be fun to collect the manga as well. I don't think there's going to be too many volumes of this out, which is another thing. It makes it a little bit easier to collect, and Slain is my bias, so that's another reason to collect it.
Why am I drawing a blank on this anime?
That's okay. It's probably been a few months, I think, since we watched it. So.
That might explain it.
Next up is another series I started to collect on a whim, and I picked up volumes 1 and 2 of Black Bullet. From what I remember skimming it, it's kind of a post-apocalyptic sort of world, maybe? Or something about a virus being released and that kind of thing. So...
I don't know. They all have red eyes, so must mean,
And something that looks like a spider. That's really awesome for me. I have a fear of spiders. Yes, thank you. But either way, just kind of skimming through, the premise looked interesting enough that I picked it up on a whim. The last batch of Yen Press manga volumes are all the Madoka Magica universe related. So I got volumes 1 and 2 of Homura's Revenge. This franchise, just as soon as I think I'm caught up with the manga, it just keeps pumping them out and other merchandise and just keeps sucking money from me, but that's okay.
That's this character, right?
Homura, yes.
Homura, okay. Yeah. I'm bad with names, so I'm just double checking.
And volume 2, so I'm going to show the cover for that. I don't know, I think 2 volumes might be all there is to this. I can't remember, I'll have to look that up.
Oh, okay.
But either way, I want to be a completionist and collect all the manga, so that's what I'm doing. Poor mommy's sitting there by herself in the back.
She's got the little thing to keep her company.
The little thing of Cube.
Cube.
And next up is the manga version of the movie Rebellion, so this is volume 1. I think volume 2 is already out as well, so I'll have to pick that up. But yes, more Madoka Magica goodness being pumped into our lives. And last but not least is volume 2 of Puella Magi's Suzune Magica, which I don't have volume 1, but again, volume 2 was the only one I think that was part of the Barnes&Noble sale, so I couldn't get volume 1 right away. So I will get that, obviously, at some point, so...
I realized you forgot to show the back of that one.
Oh, that's fine. Don't knock over your drink. We don't need wet manga. So for the final round of our manga pickups, Viz is the clear winner this month with over 20 volumes of manga. Yes. So starting off, we got 3 volumes of Dead Man Wonderland, volumes 9, 10, and 11, so I am getting closer to the finish line because I think there's only 13 volumes out in the series, and last volume's not out yet, I don't think. So I'm getting very close to marathoning these bad boys, and I'm getting more hype as time goes along because I'm definitely looking forward to completing the story.
The hell?
Obvious reasons. It's one of those dancing solar flowers.
I understand that, but on the back of one of these, I mean, I guess it's being ironic, but...
I don't know.
I don't know. And some kind of chameleon coin.
Chameleon coin.
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, that was probably really loud. My apologies.
Way to go.
Yes.
Shoving things along. Next up is another set from the Rightstuf Holiday Sale. Actually, the last 2 are both sets from the Rightstuf Holiday Sale, and they are volumes 1 through 7 of My Love Story because I've seen some of this anime and it is so freaking adorable.
We didn't finish it, did we?
Did not.
Okay, yeah, because I remember watching this and it was adorable.
Even you thought it was adorable.
Yeah.
But I wanted to keep on reading with the story past because I don't think the anime probably completes it. I don't know.
Backs aren't anything special.
They're not anything special, but this is a really great series. I'm definitely looking forward to reading the manga version. And I have to say, I really do like the spines. I don't know if you're showing, but...
I did. That was the front part. All the different faces of the dude.
Different colored faces of Takeo are really cute.
Oh, and actually I just realized that there's a bigger version of the face on the back.
Oh.
So
all the different expressions he has, because I think that's kind of what makes it so much, is all the different expressions and reactions he has to things. So it was definitely looking forward to reading that, and again, it was a really great deal. I like that soft lining them up this time.
Tried to be nice.
Clam.
But yeah, I'm sorry, I just one last look at the faces, because those were...
The faces.
Yeah.
Next and last set is actually sort of a win, because I hear it's an extremely popular shoujo series in Japan, and I got the first batch of manga volumes, and they are... Volumes 1 through 10 of Kamisama Kiss.
Can you see all of that?
A little bit.
Because I can't quite get my...
That's fine, you don't have to...
actually, here we go.
So, I actually don't know anything about the series. I admit, I think it's a reverse harem, or romance, or something, at least along those lines, that I decided I wanted to give it a try with all 10 volumes. Well, not all 10, I think there's 20 out right now. So, just very quickly, we'll go through the covers. And the art looks super cute anyhow.
So I'm trying to... I don't know. So far it seems like it's about the girl.
There is a main girl, yes.
And this dude with the ears.
Fox dude.
I assume that's a dude. I've been told I can't do that.
I think it's a god. I don't remember.
I was told I can't play that game anymore, so...
Yes, he gets it wrong all the time.
Every single time.
Now on to the anime part, which is very minuscule in comparison to the manga pickups. But we got parts 3 and 4 of Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, which completes the series. And I'm definitely looking forward to checking this out. More Gundam goodness. And I made a sort of New Year's resolution as far as this hobby goes to try to pick up some out-of-print stuff because I've been really slacking on that. And it's not like anything's going to get easier to find unless by some miracle it gets rescued by a company. But anyways, we've seen the first season of Jubei-chan, The Secret of the Lively Eye Patch, but the second season is still under Geneon, so technically out of print, so I picked up these volumes from various Amazon and eBay sellers, and all 4 volumes completes the collection, so I get to continue that series, because I don't know if this will ever get licensed. Yeah, the stickers stay. And, like...
Oh yeah, these were fun to pull apart. Like, there was some weird... Like, the tape is still left behind from
one of them
security
was
thing.
Sealed new, and the tape really... stuck and actually tore part of the cover, so...
I'm looking for that.
The rest of them old. I think it was the very first volume.
Yeah. Like, the tape was just right along the top.
Unfortunately, a little bit of damage, but overall, all the discs, as far as the used ones go, look in good condition. And...
Yeah, the used ones were better than the new.
I actually got something out of print, so my goal is to at least get one series or one something every month that's out of print to try to keep up with not having to look so hard, because when things are out of print, it can be a royal pain, as anybody knows. And last but not least is our Ami portion of the haul with our figures. And first up is actually the only figure I got on pre-owned, and I've forgotten, but then remember that I was collecting the K-On! Beach Queens.
Was the glare too bad? Or?
It's fine.
Okay.
But I got the Azusa Nakano Beach Queen figure from the series K-On!, and there is a suntanned version of her where she gets burned, which was really cute, but I wasn't exactly too keen on having one over the other, so whichever one I could grab I got, and in this case it was the normal one, and she actually comes with her little cat ears, which I think is adorable. But I only have 2 more girls to go, and then I'll have the complete collection, and I will do a video of them once that happens. And this figure I was really excited about because we are currently watching Ranma 1/2 right now, and it's awesome timing, but it is the SH figure of Arama Saotome from the series, and it is the girl type version. So this is actually a really super tiny box, but I think they usually come in small boxes anyway, so that's fine. But
this is the one that you can change the joints, okay.
And she comes with she, whatever, comes with a lot of fun accessories, but I had to have it because I'm really loving the series so far, and they did put, did announce that shampoo will be out, I think, this summer, so
okay,
I'm looking forward to collecting the rest of them as well. And another pre-order I got is the Mega House 1/10 scale of Minako Aino from their World Uniform Operation line, which is, of course, the line of figures that releases characters in their school uniforms. And unfortunately, the last few I remembered to pre-order, but I thought I could grab the other 2, Ami and Rei, relatively easily, and that was just not happening. So now I have to hunt around for them, and the prices haven't really dropped on them as well, so it definitely seems to be a popular figure line to have, and it's easy to understand why, because the characters are really adorable in their school uniforms, and plus you don't get many scale figures of magical girls in their school uniforms. And last but not least is a figure I was kind of on the fence about because it wasn't a scale, and now I see why it is so tiny, but it is the Slain Troyard figure from Union as part of their men's Hedge, HDGE, I don't know how to pronounce that line, which I've never had a figure from this particular line of figures. I wasn't knowing what to expect. As you know, Slain is my bias from the series Aldnoah.Zero, so I really was excited to see that there was a figure made of him. But
oh, that guy. Okay, drew a blank on... Okay.
I am a little disappointed in the size, so go ahead and put Azusa next to her. Like, he's about the same size as Azusa, and she's a 1/10 scale. So unless he's, like, the same height as her, like, is this a 1/12 scale? I have no idea how tiny this is, even though it's not really a scale. But this figure is quite small, and even though it wasn't too expensive, it was a little bit more expensive than what she got for it. So I am a little bit disappointed in this figure, but at the same time it's Slain, so it's like confliction going on here in my heart.
It's got a 50-50, you know.
Yeah. But either way, that makes everything for this month. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you would like to see an unboxing of any of these figures. And that is it for now. Until next time, thank you guys for watching.
Have a good one.